Hey, what's up? This is Brian Kuzmar with Commercial Rare Coins and Precious Metals in beautiful Lauderdale by the Sea. Lovely evening is out there. Look at that blue. I mean, like blue water, kind of bluish green and blue skies, a little bit of wind there. It looks like it's starting to cool down a little bit, even though we had one of our 90-degree days. Crap, it was hot. But it is cooling down the evening. It's a good sign that winter is coming for us. And again, as I always say, we're not here to talk about the weather report. Let's move on to precious metals. And what have we got going on here? I think we've got a big pause going on here for a couple reasons. Elections are causing a lot of confusion right now. They're saying the races are close. This is causing confusion in markets. And of course, gold and silver and precious metals people have to be concerned with these kind of things because we're susceptible to it. We're susceptible to this. We're a small market, gold and silver, and very small market compared to Wall Street markets, the stock and bond market. We're extremely small. We represent virtually a fractional percentage of that market. So in reality, we're in a pause right now because the whole market is in a pause and actually in a kind of minor backwardization in little ways. I'm going to discuss precious metal prices and kind of what I thought when I said Friday that we were going to be about par value, slightly up unless we saw dollar strength or dollar weakness. I believe that gold and silver has been tied very strongly recently, actually for the last several months, to dollar weakness and dollar strength. In the 80s, they used to tie it to interest rates and oil. Today, I am tying it to dollar strength and dollar weakness. It seems to kind of make major moves based on either one of those. Silver, I don't know about. Silver is like on drugs or something like that. It's all over the place. However, overall, it does seem to follow gold. Really, I think of all the precious metals to watch, and I am a big silver bug, so don't get me wrong. I love silver. I think it's going to make a great amount of money. I think platinum's a great investment at these levels, too. However, I think us silver and platinum people have to watch gold because gold is really the big brother of all these metals. It's the bellwether. It's the of all metals. It's the direction of which silver and platinum will head with the price of gold overall. Silver and platinum will kind of fluctuate and run in these up and down ranges that are kind of a little more wild and sporadic than gold. However, like I said, they will follow gold overall. And I mean, when I say that, I mean up and down in these markets. So, if you're a big silver fan and a big gold fan, a platinum fan, no matter what, you have to watch gold. You remember, gold leads the way for the rest of these metals, I believe, at least in this point until we get into some kind of bubble markets. So as I said, based on Friday's close and what I'm seeing on the opening on Monday, we're about par value, exactly kind of what I said. I'm going to quickly, let me quickly refresh that right here because it says the market is open and I know New York closed. 1902.84, kind of a range there during the day, but around that 1900 mark. And as I said, that's where we were on Friday. And again, I thought unless we saw some dollar strength or weakness, we'd be about the same, maybe a couple bucks up, 10 or 15 bucks up. And we are about par value. Aftermarket shows 1902. Silver showing a little more weakness over the weekend, but again, silver's moving in these crazy erratic $1 ranges. It's a very easy market to manipulate. It doesn't take, and even without manipulation, it doesn't take much money in the silver market to move it. It's a very, 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 very small marketplace on the paper traded markets, on the COMEX traded markets. On the physical markets, it's a whole different deal. However, in this day and age, and as it has been for many, 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 many years since I started this market, the paper market wags the dog, which is the physical market. So really, it's paper markets that we're following. Physical markets will follow, of course, the paper markets, and they'll follow the paper markets. However, when paper markets diverge really far from the physical markets, what you will see is really wide spreads in the premiums on physical products. So I hope I didn't confuse you with that. Anyway, based on what we're seeing right here today, I think, when I said pause, I think we're in a pause right now because of the elections. I think we're in a pause because of many things. We're unsure of so many things. Is there going to be a stimulus? Because the whole market which is way bigger than the gold and silver market. The stock market, the bond market, the entire economic market is kind of waiting for this stimulus answer, because don't ask me why, algorithms and Wall Street trades on this stimulus of recent. And there's a good reason for that, I'm sure. I can't explain it, but there's a good reason for it. No less, Wall Street trades on this stimulus talk. And as you know, the politicians, yes stimulus, no stimulus, is moving these markets up and down. And if you take a quick look at the Wall Street Journal, here you'll see it's minus 650 points. Why? Because nobody said anything about stimulus. Look, stocks slide on virus rise, fading stimulus. Oh no. Wow. If your market depends on a government stimulus, then really, hold on. If your market depends on a government stimulus, not on what it sells or what it produces or what it makes or what it can do for people that they want to buy that product, that service, whatever that stock is about, if it relies on a stimulus, then that stock is worthless, man. That's just my opinion. Make comments below if you think otherwise. I'm going to move along because I'm not really a stock expert and stuff, but I wanted to go back and say that we're in a pause market right now with precious metals. We're waiting to see what the rest of the economic world and the political world is doing. However, we will benefit no matter what they do, either way, because they are fucked. So anyways, pardon me for my language. Tomorrow, let me take what a guess tomorrow is going to be. Tomorrow is going to be about, again, unless we see some kind of abnormal dollar strength or weakness. I won't say abnormal. I think normal would be weakness, abnormal would be strength. The normal would be dollar weakness throughout our lifetimes. It's just going to get weaker and weaker and weaker. Who knows when it might eventually collapse. It is a fiat currency. It will. History tells us that. But meanwhile, the strength, it does have strength. You got to remember that central banks have an unlimited power just to print money out of thin air. So you never underestimate the Federal Reserve, central banks, or people that can print money. Never. But meanwhile, at some point, they're going to run out of steam and they'll be screwed. So will the rest of the American public. Like I said, good thing to be in gold and silver and platinum as a hedge against these kind of idiocies in economic planning. Let's take a look at this right here. Reuters, I don't really go to them very much, but kind of said exactly what I'm feeling when I say holding steady. Precious, look at that. Call me precious anytime. Anyways, gold holds steady as focus turns to U.S. stimulus and election. That's exactly what I was just saying. That's exactly what I've said before this article came out here with Reuters. We've been talking about this for a little while. So that's exactly what's happening. I think there's kind of like a pause. And we're kind of, the precious metals people, we're kind of at mercy of the whole economic system right now. So just relax. Overall, it benefits us. And, I don't feel good about saying that, but this is why we own gold and silver. It is like a insurance. And if you own insurance, you're happy you do. But I guess you should not gloat for the people that don't. Let me move along here to gold affirms on easing dollar. Another Reuters. Gold affirms on easing dollar U.S. stimulus bets. Gold edged higher on Tuesday as the dollar week. And that was last week, so I'm not even going to quote that. But anyway, it's kind of interesting to see that corporate media, Reuters, is kind of more positive on gold and talking about some things like that. On the other hand, you get the Wall Street Journal, who never talks about gold, silver, or platinum. No matter what will they talk about? Fish oil market or something. Fish oils. Yeah, that's what they'll talk about. Fish oils or something really stupid. I'm going to go to commodities and futures. Let's see if they have gold and silver in there. Copper, aluminum, coal, oil, wheat, sugar, copper. Oh, gold. But we saw that like a few weeks ago, September 29th. Look, nothing about gold and silver. I told you these people hate gold, silver, platinum, but no less, we can still use them. How can we use them? Is by using the news that they post from their corporate or from their government masters, or their central bank masters, I should say. Look at that. Dow Jones down 650 points. Whew! That affects us somewhat too, folks, but over the long run, that's good for us. Gosh, and I shouldn't say that, but it is. Senate is poised to confirm Barrett to blah, 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 blah. no stimulus is kind of reason why the stock market is down, and the dollar is kind of like sideways. Other than that, nothing to see here in the Wall Street Journal that tells us anything that's beneficial for gold, silver, or platinum, so I'm going to move along to the ending. Anyways, this is Brian Kuzmar with Commercial Rare Coins and Precious Metals. Call us anytime at 954-493-8811. Oh, look, we added on our website here, which is commercialrarecoins.com. We added our YouTube videos and stuff, so you can catch our YouTube videos there as well. And if you like our YouTube videos, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button, the little bell up in the corner. I'd appreciate it. It lets me know that other people are watching. And really, my goal here, even if you don't buy from me, and I honestly mean this, even if you don't buy from me, my goal is to educate you out there and make you a better buyer and help make you money. If you buy from me, great. I appreciate it. Thanks. Anyways, thanks for watching my videos. Let's see what happens tomorrow. This is Brian Kuzma with Commercial Rare Coins and Precious Metals. Talk to you tomorrow. Have a good evening.